Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a Toronto Raptors rebuild in NBA 2K26. The Toronto Raptors are one of the more interesting teams in the Eastern Conference, obviously. I feel they could be really good. They can also be really, really bad depending on how the team fits, obviously. They have Scotty Barnes. They traded for Brandon Ingram at last year's trade deadline. He never ended up playing, but he's going to be fully healthy when this season starts. Got RJ Barrett, which he's been in trade rumors for a minute, so we'll see if we end up trading him or not. Got Emmanuel quickly. We got Jakob Poeltl, Grady Dick, Sandro, somebody signed free agency. They didn't really do much in the offseason at all, but signed Sandro in free agency and then go ahead and draft Colin Murray Boyles with the ninth overall pick in the draft. That's really all they did, if I'm being honest with you guys. They re-signed Garrett Temple, I guess. But yeah, they didn't really do much at all in the offseason. They relatively kept the team the same. They want to see how this team works. It's going to fit with Brandon Ingram, which makes sense, obviously. But your rotation heading into the season is going to be Emmanuel Quickly, Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl, RJ Barrett, Sandro, Jacoby Walter, Jonathan Mogbo, Jamal Shed, and Oshai Abaji is your 11 rotation. So I actually want to switch this out. I do want to go ahead and start RJ Barrett probably at the 2 at this point. I know it might not make sense to have 3 swings in the starting 5. That's how it's going to be. And then I guess Dick will come off the bench. And then I do want to give Colin Murray Bills minutes right away. I'm probably going to go ahead and play him over. What do we play him over? I don't really want an 11-man rotation. So I think Abad is going to be in the rotation. I also think Jamal Shed's probably going to be in the rotation. He was pretty good last year. I think Mogbo might be it. So I guess we might have to kick Jonathan Mogbo off the rotation if we want to get Colin Murray Bowles minutes right away. We don't have to play him right away, but I think it makes sense for now for us to play him right away. And they'll do something like that. They want to run 11-man rotation, which is fine. Proficiency, we are a balanced system, so we're going to run that. And then I'll see you guys maybe at the deadline. Depends. We want to go ahead and trade RJ Bear, which we might. We'll see how good we are, though. That'll decide everything. Jay Gilgeous-Alexander wins the MVP at the end of this season. Rookie of the Year going to Cooper Flack. Six-man Russell Westbrook. Defensive player going to Most Improved going to Alex Sarr. Clutch player going to Trae Young. Coach of the Year going to Mike Brown. Executive going to Zachary Staples. And me, a couple of people went to Jalen Brunson. So at the end of the season, we did finish off as the number 6 seed in the Eastern Conference. So at least we made the playoffs in a weak Eastern Conference, obviously. So 45-37 on the season isn't bad. I'll honestly take that. At least we got into the playoffs. So we didn't really have a leading score at all. Bro, Barnes' shot density must be low. I'll have to fix that 100%. So 16th from Ingram, 16th from Barrett. Man, this is terrible, man. We didn't have not one guy that led the way. It doesn't look good by any means. So a trade is definitely on the horizon for this team. Colin Murray Bowles, average 7 right away. But yeah, trade definitely has to happen, man, because I don't know, that just looked terrible, man. We didn't have not one guy. I'm guessing our offensive rating was terrible, as we really didn't have any scores. I guess we'll shrink the bench utilization down. I guess we'll look at the offensive and defensive rating. So, offensive rating, I'm guessing we were all the way at the bottom. We were number 26 offensive rating. Defensive rating, was that better? Okay, we have a pretty good defense. We were 4th in defensive rating in the league, so we can obviously be good about our defense. The offense, though, needs to be upgraded. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 1, so Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Jarrett Allen, just one of the contenders in the Eastern Conference. So we'll see if we can get it done, as we are actually going to beat them in 6. Wow, that's something I didn't expect. All right, we're in the second round. We got Indiana now. They want to bench RJ Barrett, man. They want to have him come off the bench. I'm going to get you to start him. I feel that'll make sense for us at this point. And then obviously the bench isn't great, but I'm kind of work what I have to. So now we got Indiana. If we can beat Cleveland, I think we can beat Indiana without Terry Halliburton. Although T.J. McConnell is averaging 19 points in the playoffs, Nemar 12. Mather looks like he's playing pretty good in Siakam. This might be hard, but without Halliburton, I think we honestly have a chance. So game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, they evened it up. Game 3, they're up 2-1. We even up 2-2. They're up 3-2, and we're gonna go to a game 7. So pushing Indiana to game 7 is nice. They want to start Barrett at the 2. At the 3, and bench Brandon Ingram. I'm still going to 2 to start Brandon Ingram, man. So maybe we should just move one of those guys to the 2 when they start him. So if we beat Indiana, we go to the conference finals. We'll play the Atlanta Hawks. It's a close game so far. Indiana has the lead, and I guess that makes sense, 2K. How do we beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in 6? We lose to the Pacers in 7 games without Halliburton? Okay. as they go on to the finals, but they do lose to the Dallas Mavericks, so I don't think we'll beat Dallas anyway. So LeBron James is going to retire. Do we have any Raptors players retiring? Nope. We do have Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green both retiring all teams. So yeah, Warriors are cooked. They haven't even signed Kuminga yet. It's right now September, September 28th, and they still haven't signed Jonathan Kuminga, which is absolutely insane. Quinn Grimes also hasn't been signed yet either. But in the draft lottery, the Charlotte Hornets are going to get one. The Hawks get pick 4 from the Derek Queen trade, and then on the other hand, our pick is going to be the 19th pick. So the 19th pick in the draft, I think we'll keep Darko as the head coach. But there's any trade we need to make, I definitely think it has to happen. I think we either trade RJ Barrett or Brandon Ingram here. I don't think both of them will fit with the team. Ingram's making $40 million, Barrett's making almost $30 million. I don't think we're going to be able to afford them both. So I think one of them has to be traded before we have to pay them next offseason. Barnes is the guy we're trying to build around, though. I think Quickly's contract also been good. So we're an expensive roster, obviously, but I think if we, like I said, trade either Barrett, Quickly, or Ingram here, we can obviously be less expensive. We can make more moves in the future. I low-key want to see if we can get LaMelo Ball from the Charlotte Hornets or Tyrese Maxey of the Philadelphia 76ers. So Philly was once again bad. They're in rebuilding mode at this point, and Charlotte was bad, so they're also in rebuilding mode. So there are two options that I like the idea of. They can be our long-term starting point guard. And then I feel like those would be Devin Booker, but I feel like I got him in the latest Raptors rebuild. I don't know. I think I did. I definitely did. So I'm going to steer away from that. But I'd absolutely love to add Maxey LaMelo Ball. For some reason, Maxey isn't as good as he once was in 2K. Like, he's an 86 overall, and he never goes up. I haven't seen him go down, so that's why I'm kind of scared of trading for him now. But LaMelo Ball is somebody that I know is going to go up at least to a 90 overall, and I'd absolutely love to trade for him. So I'm going to obviously have to offer something good. So I'll have to probably be RJ Barrett's expiring contract in there. And then what else would have to be? We could trade quickly too, but might like Dave quickly coming off the bench for us. I think we might have to trade Jacoby Walter. So this might have to be after the draft. So yeah, I'm going to make the trade after the draft. So we'll opt into Jacoby Walter. I know I could do it now, but I'm going to do it after the draft. So like I said, 17th pick in the draft, or 19th. We got Benny, got Mario Saint, Dash Daniels being here to steal. So I'm going to take him. So Dash Daniels developed into a really good player. So I'm going to take him with this pick. They'll take Donnie Freeman, a Visage. We'll take a Visage. Then we have one more pick, a second-round pick. I haven't realized. So Donnie Freeman, Caden Boozer, Bay, Marino. It doesn't matter who we take here. We'll go on and take Caden Boozer, brother Cameron Boozer. So we draft all three of you guys, a 74, 72, and a 72. I'll absolutely take that in the draft. And then we'll accept everybody here. Sandro accepts his player option. Going to accept everybody here. I'm going to go back to Charlotte Hornets. And like I said, once again, talk to them about LaMelo Ball trade. I know they had a lottery pick in this draft. They drafted DeBanza, so I feel like that makes even more that they can go in a new direction with AJ DeBanza. So they drafted already. Go in a whole new direction and trade LaMelo Ball. Once again, I'm going to offer RJ Barrett expiring. I think we might have to, like I said, trade Jacoby Walter, especially now that we got Dash Daniels. He's probably going to be in this trade. And then who else could be in there? I guess we could trade Jamal Shed now that Quickly is going to be the backup point guard, or one of these point guards at least. So I think we'll go with that. Jamal Shed. So RJ Barrett, Jacoby Walter, Jamal Shed, and then our 2027 or protected pick, and then our 2029 or 23rd protected pick. For LaMelo Ball, this would be a lot to give up, but I definitely think it'd be worth it. Mogbo's angry at us, so do we even want to still have him on the team? Do we trade him now? I guess we keep him, but let's offer this. I don't even know if they agreed to this. Yeah, they say no to that. They're really contending? Dude, what changed so fast? I guess, does Mobo get it done? Okay, Mobo got it done. Okay, so they were contending. I don't know what that was about, but all right, we get LaMelo Ball. I guess being the bandit changed their thing to contending, but LaMelo Ball's in the team. Now we had to trade him, but he was angry at us anyway. We weren't able to re-sign him next offseason, whatever, was a free agent. But LaMelo Ball's a new addition. Quickly will now be the backup point guard. Grady Dick and Dash Daniels, Brandon Ingram, Jamison Battle, Scotty Barnes, Colin Murray Boyles, and Jakob Pertl, Sandro, and Visage. So I know one thing isn't good about the team is their shooting. So if there's a shooter we could sign in free agency, like a forward that can shoot the ball, I'd absolutely love that. So Tim Hardaway Jr., Malik Beasley, those options absolutely seem perfect. And Harrison Barnes, he regresses a lot though. So yeah, I think I'm gonna offer Tim Hardaway and Malik Beasley. Tim Hardaway might regress, so Malik Beasley, I wouldn't mind offering him a 1-year deal, $4 million. So Malik Beasley will bring him in, and then Yes, we'll do that. So Malik Beasley, I think I'll announce everybody else. We'll bring in Malik Beasley. He'll be the backup too. I don't think Dash will be ready to play right away. We just need probably like a forward that can shoot the ball. I mean, like AJ Green, Matisse. These options aren't great. We might as well run a diamond rotation, but we'll sign Aaron Wiggins. He's gonna regress. I already know he is, but it's whatever at this point. So player progression. LaMelo Ball's up to an 89. Scotty Barnes up to an 87. Brandon Ingram's up to an 85. Ray Dick's up to an 82. He'll be the starting shooting guard now, which I love. And then we got Colin Murray Bowles going up to a 77, which is cool. Aaron Wiggins is down one overall, and then Jamison Battle's up two. So I think I'm going to move Aaron Wiggins to backup small forward, so he can play the backup small forward. Go to a 80 or 78, so I'll take that. So we'll have a solid bench. Obviously, shooting is there. Obviously, Aaron Wiggins and Malik Beasley are some pretty damn good additions in free agency. So I'll take that. We'll download this 2027 draft class, and then I'll see you guys in the rotation. I'm looking excited about this. I feel like we upgrade the team a lot. So 2027, we're about to head into this year. Power ranking only lands is 12, which isn't great. But running a balanced system, it's fully 4 stars now. Your rotation is LaMelo Ball, Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl, Mano quickly. He was coming off the bench for the Knicks. He can obviously have a bench role for us. We'll see how good he plays. Malik Beasley, Aaron Wiggins, and Colin Murray Boyles as your 9-man rotation. I guess we can get a 10-man and get a backup center in the rotation. Who's our backup center right now? It's Sandro. So yeah, that's a position I want to upgrade eventually, but we'll get a backup center in there. Then shots is something that we have to look at, man. So LaMelo Ball, be taking shots. Scotty Barnes, why him to be the second option, kind of? So if LaMelo and Scotty Barnes could carry this Raptors team, I'd love that a lot. And then I'm gonna see if I can balance out Ingram shot and touch tendency like an 82, so that can make more sense for him. Obviously, like I said, Barnes and LaMelo are gonna be the guys here. And then it's something like that. Ingram 82 is fun. And then, yeah, we'll leave it like that. Quickly, we'll have to score off the bench for us. Then I'm excited to see how this season goes. I'll see you at the end of the season. At the end of the season, Luka Doncic wins the MVP. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year. Jeremiah Feeder, Sixth Man. Wemby, Defensive Player. Most people are going to Cooper Fly. Anthony Edwards, Clutch Player. Coach, you're going to Darko. So we went to 59 and 23 on the season, which you absolutely love to see. Executive going to Brandon Harrison. NBA Cup of 50 went to Paolo Banchero. All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team. All-NBA third team. We did get LaMelo Ball making it. So we're the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, 59-23. We're tied for the best record in the league with the Timberwolves. Player stats, yeah, stats just looked a lot better, man. 23 from LaMelo, 19.5 from Barnes, 18 from Ingram, 16 from Quickly. So he averaged more points off the bench than starting. So I guess it's just a better starter, man. Better bench player. So Grady Dick averaged 9 points. He didn't shoot as well as threes he did last year, so that sucks, man. We had 8 from Beasley, 7 from Jakob Poeltl, 7 from Aaron Wiggins, 7 from Colin Murray Boyles, and 5 from Sandro. What did Aaron Wiggins shoot from 3? 35. Okay, Beasley shot 41%, but I don't think he'll return next year. I think Dash Daniels might be ready to play that role for us, but I am going to go 9-man team. I'm going to shrink the bench position now even more at this point. Do we go 8-man? Murray Boyles could play a defensive matchup in the playoffs. All right, we got Indiana in round 1, and this time they have Halliburton. So Hallie's back at this point. This will be tough. We'll see if we can get it done. We are going to beat them in 6. Why couldn't we do this last year, man? Now we got Chicago in round 2. So Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Al Desumu, Luzelis, Porzingis, DeAndre Ayton, Tobias Harris, Isaiah Joe, and Patrick Williams. Ben Seraph is there as well. Okay, pretty weird team, interesting team as well. We're going to take game 1, we're going to take game 2, we're going to take game 3, and we're going to sweep the Chicago Bulls to play the New York Knicks, man. If you know the Knicks, they're a pretty good team in 2K. So Brunson, Mikal, OG, Hart, Katz, Ben Simmons, Miles McBride, Krishan Yabusele, Jackson Hayes, Bogdan Bogdanovic. So this will also be tough. Who knows if we're going to win this series or not. Do we go 8-man rotation now? Yeah, he's not playing good. Let's go 8-man rotation. All right. Game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3. Okay, 2-1, 3-1. Who beat them at 5? Who beat them in 6? No, we're going to game 7. All right, game 7 on both sides in the East and the West. So game 7 in Toronto. Going to see if we get this done. So far, we have the lead. Let's hold on to it. It's a back-and-forth scoring game here. The Knicks do have the lead with about 6 minutes left. So I'm going to hop in to see if we can come back into this game. All right, well, hopefully the CPU doesn't absolutely sell me and play bad. So we're down by 6, about a minute left. This game is 100% comebackable, man. So Scotty Barnes has it. Scotty Barnes is going to drive. Please don't take a dumb shot, Scotty Barnes. Yeah, just pass it. Do something. All right, Ingram has it. Ingram is going to. Man, well, I don't like how these possessions are going, like, at all. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I'm so glad he got fouled because that was going to be the worst possessions I've ever seen in my life. We wasted so much time just dribbling. That was the worst thing I've ever seen. But it's we're good. All we have to do is get a stop on defense. Then I would have loved a three, but all right. Now we're down by 4 with about 43 seconds left. Hopefully we don't foul, and we're gonna double team Brunson. Okay. We're absolutely trapping Brunson right now. And it'll be Mikal Bridges dagger three. That is okay. We got to get the rebound though. Like goodness. Okay. How can we get the rebound right there? Where is Yakin Pertl at? I don't know. Karl Anthony Towns, I think it's over now. Yeah, we might have lost now. We sold our chance. We couldn't get the rebound. So, man, the rebound would have changed a lot, but it's probably over at this point. That's why they're not calling a timeout. This game's over. So Barnes, unless we can make a quick three, then maybe something. Well, we're just wasting way too much time. Ingram is open, I guess. Okay, he makes it. So we're now down by 3. They're gonna give it to Mikal. Okay, I mean, can Mikal miss these? Ray Dix fought off the game. That was sucks. But Mikal's first free throw is gonna miss it. Dude, Mikal, if you miss this one, we actually might have a chance. Mikal's second free throw, please miss it. Okay, he makes it. Okay, fairs. We're down by 4. If we can make a 3 once again, it will be a 1-point game. So I like the sound of that. We just need to hope they give it to somebody that can't make a free throw. Like, I don't really know, but I don't know who that's Malik Beasley. Okay. Jakob Pertl has it. He's going to inbound to Ingram. Ingram is going to need to hurry up, bro. All right, I'm done. I don't know what that shot attempt was. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Looks like they missed the 2 free throws, but it wouldn't matter anyway. We saw our chance, man. Losing 7 to the Knicks, but that's a good sign. Made it to the second round. Lost in 7. Made it to the conference finals. Lost in 7. I feel like next year is the breakthrough to make the finals. Timberwolves win the championship this time. Kevin Durant's gonna retire, but next year has to be the year we make the finals, right? I mean, that's what I'm hoping for, but. All right. No setbacks next year, hopefully. All right. Rockets are going to win the draft. Why don't we get the number 1 overall pick? Darko, coach, you're going to keep him once again. Got us the number 1 seed and 1 game away from the finals. 1 game away, man. All right. We have a second round pick. Our pick does go to the Hornets from the LaMelo Ball trade. The assistant GM drafts me Gabriel Johnson, which I'll definitely just two-way him. Ingram declined his $4 million player option. Thank goodness we can get him for cheaper at least. So at least we should be able to. I don't know why he declined it, but Grady Dick is also a free agent. We don't have like max money in free agency, but Ingram has a big offer from the Detroit Pistons coming in. So I can't really lose Brandon Ingram. So we're gonna have to overpay on him. So we're gonna offer him $30 million for 4 years. And we'll see what he says. He'll. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was that close. We're gonna re-sign him. All right. So Brandon Ingram, welcome back. Grady Dick, somebody I want to bring back as well. So we might end up stretching out, waiting for that because he asked for $27 million, and he didn't really provide that much value in the court. So I'm gonna wait on that. He's restricted free agents. We're just gonna wait until like the last day of free agency. So Brandon Ingram will be re-signed though. Grady Dick is out from the Rockets. Never mind, we're gonna have to match it. So I think we're gonna announce Aaron Wiggins to Malik Beasley and bring in some different players here. All right. What do we got? So quickly in LaMelo Ball, a really expensive point guard rotation. We got Grady Dick, Dash Daniels. So Dash Daniels will be ready to play right away next year. We do need, like I said, probably. So the 2 positions I'm worried about is center and backup small forward. So there's the 2 positions I'm worried about. I don't know how much Jakob Pertl will progress, and I don't know how much Visage will progress. So we'll see how much Visage goes up though. And then I do want to sign a backup small forward in free agency that could provide for us. So. There's not really much out unless we like sign Cameron Johnson. He'd be a solid shooter off the bench. So I guess we'll go after Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson gonna have to overpay on him because he has a bunch of offers. So how about $5 million just for 1 year? We'll see what he does for us. So $5 million for 1 year. He'll sign with us. Okay. So get Cameron Johnson to sign. So we get him, offer him the most money. So move him to small forward. He should go up at least. Murray Boyle doesn't go up, so we'll just keep him at power forward, obviously. Johnson go to an 81 on small forward, so I'll take it. And then hopefully if it just goes up. If not, we can sign like a center just in case, like Jalen Smith. He has 9 offers though, so I don't really see the point of doing that, man. Nick Richards, no, sure, let's get it on the Jalen Smith sweepstakes and see if he signs. I don't think he signs though. He is gonna go to Atlanta. We'll sign Nick Richards just in case though. So Nick Richards should sign at least. Is he other offers? He does have other offers, but then we're not gonna even get Nick Richards. Who can we sign to be the Goga Badadze? Can we get him? Okay. All right, we'll just sign Goga Badadze, and then Dash should be ready to play. And yeah, I'm liking this. If there's a move to be made, I definitely think we can trade away, maybe get a better center. That's what I'm looking at. Actually looks pretty good. LaMelo's up, Scotty Barnes is up, Ingram, Gritty Day. Everybody's regressing here. Progressing. Colin Ball's up to a 80. Dashing's up to a 79. Pirtle, he stayed the same, so I guess he'll be pretty solid for us. And then Badadze goes down, or he isn't going to go down. Never mind. If it's only went up 2 overall, the Boozer could be got a play maybe. But all right, I'm liking this rotation. Center position is still a question mark. I don't, Pirtle isn't the best 2K sim player. I'm gonna tell you that. So if there's a move to be made at the deadline, I'll definitely consider it. If Joachim Pirtle is playing bad, we might have to make an upgrade there at center. So heading into 2028 season, honestly, I'm expecting for us to be a top seed once again. Balanced system, power ranking is 11th. Why isn't 2K a big believer in us, man? LaMelo, Gritty Dick, Ingram, Barnes, Pirtle, Quickly, Cameron Johnson, Colin Murray Bowles, and then Dash James will be the 9th man off the bench. So do something like that. I'll see y'all once again at the end of the season or at the deadline. We'll see. At the end of the season, we finished off as the number 2 seed once again. Or I think we're the 1 seed, so 59-23. I'm gonna see how this goes. If we lose again, make it a move, man. Make it a big move. So 25 from LaMelo, 20 from Barnes, 20 from Ingram, 14 from Quigley, 11 from Greedy Dig, 10 from Dash, 8 from Pirtle, and 7 from Cameron Johnson. Please tell me shot good from 3, bro. Please tell me it wasn't terrible. 36%, I'll take it, man. 6 from Colin Murray Boyles. All right. I'm once again gonna go. Dash Hills is playing pretty good for us. I'm gonna lie. I averaged 10 threes. All right, we'll keep it, man. Indiana is our first round matchup again, so we'll see if we can beat them. As we are going to beat them at 5 to play the Pistons round 2. Cade, Grimes, Desar, Holland, Duran. They have Levine off the bench, Alonzo, Jaden, Bobby Clinton. So they're gonna take game 1. We're gonna even it up. They're up 2-1. Down 3-1, man. Losing 5. All right, something needs to happen. I don't know what it is. The Lakers are going to win the championship. Don't really see this happening much. But shout out to LA. They got Mark Williams back. Yeah, nice simulation 2K. All right. Like I said, a move has to be made. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna see. We might have to get a better center. That might be the problem. I don't think Pirtle's really gonna be good for him. He's been pretty good, 8, 9 a block, but he's gonna regress. But you might as well do something, right? I don't think he's our biggest need. I feel like our biggest need is getting a backup center. So what if we try and trade Quickly's $32 million for a point guard and a center? I'm gonna see if I can do that first. All right, I know talk with the team that is beat us might not make some sense. I'm gonna see if we can. I'm gonna see if I trade Quickly to the Pistons, and then I'm gonna trade a bunch of picks to see if we can get it done. They agree. So, Jalen Duran is officially a Toronto Raptor. I guess we'll keep Pearl to be the backup, which I guess is fine, or we can trade him. So there's once again, I would love to get. We losing Quickly sucks, but we did get a little cheaper. So I mean, maybe we could trade him for something better, or whatever. So. No, not really. So, I mean, we can get Davion Mitchell. I mean, I'm probably going to see what free agency holds in store for us first. So, I'm going to see that. I'm going to go we trade all of our picks away. So, all right, free agency, how's this looking like for us? So, no bird rights. We do have some money. I'm not re-signing Cam Johnson, dude. He's been bad. I don't know. He hasn't been good. There's no, I can't find the perfect wing option. Backup small forward. I just have to say, screw the backup small forward spot. But we don't really have a backup point guard either. So I guess maybe what we could do is sound like an AJ Mitchell, which wouldn't be bad by any means, or somebody else. Players in France, I'm gonna sign Payton Pritchard and this Nick guy. I know he develops pretty good. I remember from past videos he developed like an 80 something. So hopefully he can be the same player for us. And then I guess that'll be our last move, right? So we have a full rotation. I'll see you guys play a progression. Pirtle went down to a 77. That's crazy. And then I signed some depth pieces too, just in case we do see some progression. But yeah, I guess Pirtle's a trade can at the deadline, man. Always made trade the trade deadline. So we went ahead and got Donovan Clayton. We went ahead and traded away Caden Boozer, Jakob Pertl, first round pick in 29, only 1-star trade value, 2033 and protected pick, and two and a second round pick in Isaiah. We traded a lot, but we got our backup center in Clayton, so we'll absolutely take that. No trade override used, as you can see, so we'll absolutely take that. But all right, we got LaMelo. Dash Young want to start him at the 2 now, which I'm cool with. They can start him. He's averaging 20 points per game right now. So they can honestly start. I knew he would be a steal, man. So you want to start him over Grady Dick, that's fine with me. So Melo, Dash, Ingram, Barnes, Duran, Grady Dick, Clayton, we went all in at this point, and then I guess we'll give Nick these last 10 minutes off the bench. He's actually on fire in the rotation right now. So unless there's Patrick Williams to go up at small forward, if he does, I wouldn't mind playing him at small forward. So go to a 78, honestly. We might as well play him at small forward. Patrick Williams, I remember he was really good at 2K25. I don't know if he's the same in 2K26. Well, we're about to figure out right now. We'll play him, and that'll be the last, probably our last move. But all right, see y'all at the end of the season. 42 and 11. This is the best record we ever had at the trade deadline. So let's keep it up, honestly. Super Flag is the MVP. Nathan Solomon, Rookie of the Year. But at the end of this season, we finished off as the #1 seed. We finished off 66 and 16. That's our best record so far. I mean, the Mavericks went 72 and 10, which isn't surprising, but 24 from LaMelo, 20 from Dash Daniels, 20 from Barnes, 17 from Ingram. So I guess Ingram could be a trade piece. If anything, honestly, we could go ahead and trade him because I guess Dash Daniels took the third scoring role, so maybe Ingram isn't really that useful anymore. Maybe, but 11 from Dick, 9 from Duran, 11 rebounds and a block, so better than Pirtle. 9.5 from Pritchard, 9 from Murray Boyles, and then the end of the bench wasn't that great, so we're just going to go ahead and go 9-man rotation. Do we even go 8-man rotation at this point? Pritchard is pretty good. All right, we got Brooklyn in round 1, so Peterson, Thomas, Nick, Giannis, Claxton, Traore. Team isn't really that good. I don't see us losing, so. Oh, yeah, we're going to beat the Missing. We got Cleveland. Also, I got to look at our offensive and defensive rating really quickly. So, offensive rating, we were #1. Defensive rating, we were #2. Okay, you love to see it. So, we had the best offense, one of the best defense, second best defense. So, the Cavs are Boogie Flanders, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley. So, no more Darius Garland. So, can we beat the Cleveland Cavaliers? We are going to beat them at 5 to play Atlanta. So, Atlanta has Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Breather Shea, Johnson, Okongwu. Atlanta always gives me trouble. They signed Cameron Johnson. But, all right. Here we go against the Atlanta Hawks in the Cardinals. Be our chance against the Finals for the first time in this video. I want to bench Duran and Grady Dick. We're gonna take game 1. We're gonna take game 2. We're gonna take game 3, and we're gonna sweep them. We got the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks didn't lose a single game. How did this team look like? And I'm already done. They at least how did they get John Moran? Are we serious? They really got John Moran on this team, bro. Okay. Well, they signed Josh to the max. He's averaging 32 in the playoffs. You have Cason Wallace. Josh going crazy. He's averaging 32, 3, 7, shooting 63% from the field and 50% from 3. Dude, are we even gonna have a chance to beat this team? Who else? They got Cason Wallace. They signed him in free agency too. Flag, JT Toppin, Lively, and they literally still have Kyrie Irving. What's the point of having Kyrie Irving, dude? What have the Mavericks become in 2K? Ever since they traded Luka, I don't know why this has been happening. I guess ever since they got Cooper Flag, they need even more OP. But man, all right. Well, we'll see if we can get it done. I mean, I don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna simcast game 1, and they haven't lost a game in the playoffs yet. So I don't know what makes me think we're gonna be able to beat them. They look kind of unstoppable, and they won like 70 something games. So we're gonna lose game 1, but it was a hard fought game. Game 2. Want to fix the rotation and start Dash Daniels. So, all right. Game 2, it looks like the Mavericks are going to win this one too. So we might honestly because the Mavericks might not lose a single game in the playoffs. It's absolutely insane. So 139 and 120, we can't really do anything about that. Game 3, we'll see what happens here. As if we can win this, we might have a chance. And we're going to be the first team to beat the Dallas Mavericks. There we go. Okay, so we're going to win in Toronto 159 and 128. The series is not over yet. Shout out Dash Daniels with 35 points. All right, so game 3 in Toronto. We need to even this series back up. Want to have any chance? We cannot go down 3-1. If we go down 3-1, it's probably wraps. But yeah, we're going to go down 3-1. It's over. So 116 and 106. Are we going to lose in 5 games? We probably are at this point. And we are going to go. I mean, it's a close game heading into the halftime. We have the lead heading into the fourth. Hold on to the lead, please. Of course, we don't. We're going to lose. Okay. 131 and 120. We choked the lead. and we're going to lose to the Dallas Mavericks in 5 games. So made it to the finals. Playoff stats. I mean, let's see how our guys played. So LaMelo, Scotty, Dash, Ingram was pretty good. So everybody was pretty good. I think we run it back at least 1 or 2 more seasons. If we run it back 1 or 2 more seasons to see if we can win a championship. The MVP at the end of the season. Your record's about to shock a bunch of you guys. Our record, we went 75-7. So, wow, man. Yeah, we're a really good team. So, 75-7 is absolutely insane. 2K's a big believer what we have, and this could be the year. So, we had about 26 from LaMelo, 22 from Daniels, 21 from Barnes, 18 from Ingram, 10 from Duran, 9 from Dake, 8 from Murray Bowles, 8 from Pritchard, and then 5 from who averaged 5? Oh, I lucky forgot 5 from Clean. All right. So here we are. We got the New York Knicks in round 1. So out of the 75 games, offensive rating we were number 2, defensive rating we were number 1 by far. So we had the best defense, which we've been having a great defense throughout this whole video. So we got New York in round 1. So Jalen Brunson, Mikal, OG, Eldama, Cat, Alex, Pacome, Dadiet. Against the Knicks, we are going to beat them in 4. The Mavericks are in the second round 2. We got the Orlando Magic in round 2. So Suggs, Richardson, Franz, Paolo, Hartenstein, Jordan Smith Jr., Hand, Jet, and Marcus Sasser. So game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, they're going to take. Game 4, we're up 3-1, and we're going to beat them at 5. Dallas in the conference finals too, as well as us. So we got Atlanta. So Trey, Dyson, Rita Shea, Noah, Okongwu, Kobe Buffkin. Kobe Buffkin isn't on the Hawks anymore, but I can't really trade him to the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets don't even have 15 players there, or they can't even really take them on, honestly. So it wouldn't work because they have so many players in their team. I can't really even do that in 2K. So in the offseason, not be able to do it, but now in 2K, I can. So we're going to take game 1, going to take game 2, going to take game 3. We're going to sweep them to play Dallas once again, man. Here we go. The Mavericks have John Morant. They added Desmond Bane. He's the new starting shooting guard, but he is down to a 79, though. Flag, Patrick Baldwin Jr., okay. Lively, they still have Kyrie Irving. Why don't Kyrie just retire, man? I don't understand. He's trying to ring chase so hard. Easton Wallace, Christie, Nasir Anderson. Well, here we go, man. This will probably be our last chance. Game 1, the Mavericks will take. Game 2, we even it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. They even up 2-2. Okay, it's tied up 2-2 here. I even look at the rotation throughout this whole time. I don't even know what we're running, but we might be able to go 3-2. So we're gonna go 3-2 against the Dallas Mavericks. So 130 to 103. I'm gonna fix it a little bit. So we're running a 9 rotation. Pitchers the last guy off the bench, which I'm fine with that. Honestly, this will be our chance. All we need to do is one more game. One more game, we can finally take down the Dallas Mavericks. We're about to see if we can do it right now. We have the lead so far. Let's hold on to it. Don't let up, and we are going to win the NBA championship, 120-103. It only took a couple of years, but we finally were able to beat the Dallas Mavericks. We were able to get good enough to beat them, and we win the NBA championship. So, yeah, we got it done. Beat the Dallas Mavericks. So, hopefully, Ja Morant doesn't ever join this team in real life because that would low-key be crazy. But, yeah, they put together a really good team. We have put together a really good team. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.